Hello, I'm Mary, and this is another magical math moment. This video is going to be looking at function composition and is designed for students in at least Algebra 2. Okay, they're going to give you two functions, or maybe more, I don't know. I'm only going to deal with two. So we have f of x is 3x minus 4, and g of x is negative x squared plus 1. The first thing that they're going to have you do is to evaluate some things. So first they want you to find f of g of 0. When we're dealing with evaluation, we work from the inside out. So the first thing we're going to do is find g of 0 using the g of x function rule. So I've got negative 0 squared plus 1, which we know is just 0 plus 1 or 1. Next, I'm going to look at the f function rule, and I am going to substitute in my answer from up here. G of 0 is 1. So I'll go to my f function rule, 3 times 1 minus 4. 3 minus 4 is negative 1. So I can finish up my problem by saying that f of g of 0 equals negative 1. Okay. Now we're going to kind of go the other way. We're going to g of f of negative 2. So again, working inside out. Here is f of negative 2. I'm going to go up to the f function rule, 3 times x, or negative 2, minus 4. That gives us negative 6 minus 4, which is negative 10. I'm going to then go to the g function rule and substitute in what I got at the end here. So I'm going to find g of negative 10 using the g of x function rule. So I have the opposite of negative 10 squared plus 1. Now be careful of this, okay? We have the opposite of negative 10 squared. A lot of students look at this and they say, oh, that cancels out. No, we have to do the square first. So we have the opposite of negative 10 squared. Negative 10 squared is positive 100, since negative 10 times negative 10 is positive 100. Don't forget about your negative out front. Negative 100 plus 1 is going to give you negative 99. So we can say that g of f of negative 2 equals negative 99. All right. Where it gets to be a little bit more tricky is when you're dealing with function composition algebraically. So here they want us to find f of g of x and then also g of f of x. Okay, let's see what we can figure out here. So f of x is 3x minus 4. G of x is negative x squared plus 1. So we're going to look for f of g of x. We're going to start with the f function rule, which says 3 times x minus 4. Or I can say 3 times something minus 4. What is the something, you ask? The g of x function rule, negative x squared plus 1. Once you've substituted, just use your algebraic skills to simplify. So we're going to distribute in. We'll get negative 3x squared plus 3 minus 4, which simplifies to negative 3x squared minus 1. And that's it. We can also go the other way with this, g of f of x. G of f of x. Okay, the g function rule says the opposite of x squared plus 1, or the opposite of something squared plus 1. Now the something is 3x minus 4. Okay, you've got to be really careful here. Just a little side note. Remember, this is 3x minus 4 times itself. Don't be tempted to distribute the squared in when you have a binomial. All right, if there's two terms in there, you've got to either write it out and FOIL it and then simplify, or you can do the shortcut in your head. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick in case it's been a hot minute for you. I've got a negative out front, so I'm not messing around with that yet. I'm going to take my first term in the binomial and square the whole term. 3x being squared means 3 squared, 9, x squared, x squared. Then I keep the sign negative. I'm going to multiply the two terms of the binomial, ignoring the sign for now. So 3x times 4 is 12x, double it, 24x. Finally, at the end, I have a 4 squared. 4 squared is 16. And then I have plus 1 at the end. Now, if you're like, ooh, I don't like that, FOIL it out. That's totally fine. You're going to get the same thing as me. I'm just there quicker, okay? So the next thing we have to do is take the negative and distribute it through. So all the signs are going to change. Negative 9x squared plus 24x minus 16 plus 1. Then at the end, we're going to combine like terms. That's going to turn into a negative 15. And there's your g of f of x. Okay. I hope that this information has been helpful for you. Please like the video if it helped you. And if you're really feeling like being supportive, share it out to some friends, your classmates, and feel free to subscribe for more magical math moments. I'll see you next time. Bye.